I don't know what the thing that you find most attractive about Jesus is, but for me in these stories, I see something of what draws me to him as a person. And it's this incredible combination he seems to have of having humility on the one hand and authority and power on the other hand. And most of us, what we do is we act kind of in a humble way, but we're not very good at asserting ourselves. Or the flip side might be that we're very good at asserting ourselves and telling people what to do and all of that, but there's not much humility about the way that we conduct ourselves. Jesus, he's the perfect combination of both humility and yet this amazing and astonishing, powerful authority. Where do you see that? First of all, in the way that he comes in on a donkey. In that, there's a humility about that. Gentle and riding on a donkey as opposed to this massive war horse. And at the same time, there's a real, in the same kind of enactment of him riding in on the donkey, as well as there being the humility that comes with that, there's this real statement that he's making. He's referencing Zechariah, and he's saying, hey, it was prophesied that the ruler, the king, what the word Messiah, the king of the Jews, is going to come riding on a donkey. So he's saying, look, I'm humble and I'm coming to you on a donkey, but I'm the king. This is me. Hello, I've arrived. And then the next thing that happens, of course, is he goes into the temple and he starts chucking all the tables around and saying, what are you doing? And kicking people out of the temple. That's the sort of power that you see in Jesus, the way that he confronts things. And it's been said that peace, and that's what Jesus comes to bring, peace is not just the absence of war, it's the presence of justice. So he sees something that's going on that shouldn't be happening, the way that worship and prayer in God's house has become constrained by commercialism and by markets and things, and he throws it out. He confronts the injustice where he finds it. So there you see his authority. And then the very next thing that happens is you see again his humility. The blind and the lame, they come to him and he heals them. And then the next thing that happens is the Pharisees start saying, what's this all about? And he says, well, it's said in the Psalms that from the lips of children, God will be praised. And effectively, he's saying, that means me, boys. So there again, you have his authority. Jesus is an incredibly attractive figure because you can never pin him down. He comes with such kindness, and yet at the same time, he really is the King, and he really is the Lord. And that means that the way that our relationship works with him will always meet both of those things. We can always come to Jesus with any need, and he'll answer it and he'll listen. The King of the universe will listen to you. And at the same time, he's the King of the universe. And so although he will listen to us, he will also speak to us and he will also command us. And at times it might be a bit painful, like the way that he chucks the stuff out of the temple. Sometimes he might ask us to chuck things out of our hearts or out of our lives. And at other times it'll be incredible. And that very same power that means he has authority to order us to do this or to do that also means he has power to heal and to set us free. He's quite an amazing person to get to do life with.